Are you upgrading from a KTM RC390, a Ninja 650 or even the Ninja 300? This is a good option. You notice I said this is a good option, not a great option. The only reason being that although this is one of the most affordable Ducati full-fed motorcycles you can buy in India, it comes at a cost of 21 lakh rupees on road Mumbai. This is a Ducati 950 Supersport S. One of the major reasons why you buy a Ducati is the way it looks, and this one does look the part. It has the face of the Panigale. If you come behind, it has a chiseled and muscular tank that every Ducati has, and the tail is very, very sleek. Plus, this Arctic white color is specific for the S model, and it does look very nice. And then comes the performance from this motor. Now this is the same motor that does duty on the Monster, but the Monster is a naked motorcycle, this one is a fed motorcycle, so aerodynamically that is sound too. Plus, if you want to add some more aerodynamics, pull up the visor, and that is always useful. That said, this motor produces close to 111 bhp of power, 110 to be precise, and 93 Nm of torque. That is good enough to get you distance without having any problems at all. You can cruise on the 6th gear at 5000 rpm and it will do close to 120 to 130 km per hour, which is brilliant. And top it out, it does 240 without a fuss. Then there is a tech package which is available on this motorcycle, although for a price, but you get a lot of electronics. Wheelie control, traction control, 4 level of ABS, or actually 3 levels of ABS, and then there's quick shifter, which is standard. You get O-length forks both at the front as well as the rear, which are adjustable manually for preload as well as compression. And then there is this, a soft limiter on a motorcycle. Once I've turned it on, I cannot give you the full exhaust note, but this is the soft limiter. It won't let this motorcycle rev past 3000 rpm when it's on a side stand. Single side swing arm, all LED lights, indicators mounted on the mirrors, and the mirrors which are like car because you get it mounted within the socket. This is one of the easiest bike one can ever ride because it is very, very comfortable yet accessible at the same time. If you're riding this motorcycle for the first time also and you know how to ride any other motorcycle, you will be able to ride the Supersport without having second thoughts at all. Plus, it's got 3 riding modes: Urban, Touring, Sport. Urban keeps the power super low and everything stays in control. So yes, for a new rider, this is the bike to go for. There are a few misses, however, on the Ducati. When I say this, yes, for the price, it is a little too pricey. But on the meter, you don't get a fuel gauge. However, to save you with that, there is a range meter, but that goes off once you come down to 40 kilometers ka limit. One of the cons for this motorcycle is that when you try to turn the handlebar to the complete right or left when you want to take a U-turn, because of the race clip-on, your hand tends to touch the tank and it gets locked. So that is a bit of a problem. The seat is wide and comfortable for the rider. It's a single piece seat. However, for the pillion, it's a bit of a problem. Now, as a solution, I've got 2 guys over here who have come down from a different shoot so they can help me out and showcase how a pillion sits. Faizu, aa jao. Aa jao. It is quite easy for the pillion to get onto it, but jagah hai kya? For him, there is a little bit of space. Grab rail ढूंढो कहाँ पे? तो comfortable है? नहीं है. तो बैठेगा तो पकड़ेगा किधर? That is the solution. So if you are riding solo, this is a fun bike. For the pillion, getting some short trips is fine, but nah. Now as you can see, I can flat fold, which is a great thing, but then again there is a bit of a problem. When I try to move it around in traffic or I go ahead or behind, this thing, the pegs hit your shin and your legs quite hard. So that is one thing that's disappointing. And then there is the ground clearance because it gets only close to 135-140 mm, which is very low for our Indian roads. If you get the worst of speed breakers, yes, the belly will touch, and that is nothing else but the exhaust fan right there. 120 section tire at the front and a 180 at the rear, Diablo Rosso 3s. Now these are the best tires you can get in the market. However, for the power that this motorcycle produces, it is a little bit off. When I say this, the amount of grip that these tires offer is just good enough for a road, but the moment you pull it out on a track or you start pushing the motorcycle to its limit, the grip, you find it's a little less. And at the same time, the 320mm disc at the front and the 245 at the rear has a very good initial bite, but it lacks that braking power once you're pushing a bit too much. There is bite, but it has a wooden feel if you're like braking too hard. Now this is not a problem really when you are riding day to day. This is when I'm pushing it to the limit. That's what I felt. I might say this is not a con or this is not a pro even, but The mirrors over here have a very small lens, and that is a bit of a problem because the way they are mounted, you can't really see what's behind, and adjusting them is a bit of a task. So yes, it is quite useful, it is quite stable, it is very aerodynamic, but not really convenient to the rider if you are used to proper mirrors. This is just about okay. The Ducati Supersport 950S is an amazing motorcycle, a proper white beauty from Italy, and this one is just crazy. I'll recommend this to a lot of my friends because it makes a lot of sense too. If I compare it with the Kawasaki ZX-6R which you get in the second-hand market, the Ducati is a lot more comfortable. If I compare it with the Ninja 1000, the Ducati Supersport, I know it produces less power, but it is lighter too. The only gripe I have with this motorcycle is the price it comes for. From 18 to 21 lakh rupees on road Mumbai, it's a little bit too much. But then again, getting an Italian beauty like this, you're gonna keep it for a long time, and that price is definitely a bit worth it. Value for money, not really here. Paying a premium, definitely. And Ducatis always ask for the premium. That is the verdict. If you like it, let me know in the comment section below. If you don't, let me know that as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.